Hello guys, James here and welcome back to episode number 11 now of my Road to Glory on FIFA Ultimate Team on the Nintendo Switch. In today's episode, as per usual, we are starting off by showing you a load of sold items, obviously following up from the last episode, which I'm actually recording on the same day, hence the same t-shirt. Yeah, following up from that pack opening, you're going to see a load of the items that we got in that pack opening on the sale, being sold, and you see that Thiago Silva there, which was actually very annoying to sell. I had to list him a load of times, but you will see him being sold at some point down the road. But yeah, what we do here is complete the Bundesliga Challenge SBC, which gave you a draft pack token, a draft token pack, messing my words up there. But yeah, so it was quite expensive, but at the same time I think it was worth less than 15k, which obviously is the amount you have to pay to do a draft, either offline or online, or whatever you prefer. And we take that draft token straight into an online draft, and unfortunately we don't get a 4-3-3 formation or the 4-3-2-1, which are my favoured formations just in this FIFA in general. So we have to end up going with the 4-4-2 holding variation, the second one with the two CDMs. And yeah, at the moment in the draft, EA have updated it so that you're just crazy prime icons and just unbelievably high rated cards. You're getting a lot of them all the time, and as you can see, we get prime Ronaldinho left wing, we get prime R9 striker, we get that inform Werner, we get the headliner, is it headliner? I think it's headliner, Delaney, we get team of the season Fernandinho, we get team of the season the new Pizzi at right mid, we've got the flashback Hummels SBC, in goal we've got that UCL, I think that's group stage Ter Stegen, we get the team of the season Yuri Bershiche, we get Wan-Bissaka team of the season at right back. Just unbelievable cards there. Prime Lev Yashin in goal, that one's not the greatest pick, Rudiger there, but you'll see we do upgrade him in this next pick with a icon. It's actually a baby icon, not his prime unfortunately, but still great defender with Rio Ferdinand there nonetheless. And then here we did have these two picks, which in hindsight I probably would have not gone with Guardiola, but I thought I'll get him just for chemistry possibly down the road. And obviously we had prime Ronaldinho, so we didn't need the left wing so much. And then we do end up getting that team of the season Simon, who's a great looking super sub, and also prime Cruyff there, which is unbelievable. So our front two was prime Cruyff and prime R9, which is just insane. And then here we go with prime George Best, I think that is, I'm sure that 93 is the prime one, but we go with him on the right wing for chemistry, and we use Pizzi as a super sub as well. Then we got the flashback David Luiz, which is an insane card. Then here we go with the new Coutinho SBC, and yeah, as you can see there was prime Larson, I think that was in there. Just some insane cards, so I'd definitely recommend doing the draft. If you've done the SBC for the draft token pack, definitely use it now, and if you've just got coins to burn, then definitely do a draft now, as you can get some unreal players to play with. But obviously, because we're all getting them, the guy we come up against here has got an absolutely unreal squad there with the prime Eusebio, I think that's prime Pele in the 4-4-1 formation, very nice. He's got Ronaldinho as well, he's got the Veron, and just an unbelievable team. And he started off straight away running up the pitch and scoring with Pele to make it 1-0. But we do go up the other end of the pitch not too long into the game, about the 23rd minute here. Nice bit of controlled dribbling with George Best as it fell to him in the box, and control that, and nice finish shot into the top bins. But he went basically straight off the pitch again, which is frustrating, with Eusebio, and smashed that past our Lev Yashin and into the back of the net. And yeah, basically this was just a properly tough game, and yeah, fair play to the guy. He's running up pitch here with his Zambrotta, plays into Veron, and this is a ridiculous goal with his weak foot. I'm sure he's right footed, so with his weak foot, just ridiculous across the goalkeeper finish. And like I said, that's one of those goals. Once you learn the sort of mechanics of shooting, if you're running away from goal like that and shoot back across the goal, sometimes you can pull off some crazy goals. But we did make subs, and we brought on that Ben Rama team this season and Simon up front, and then we also brought on Pizzi, I think, in the midfield, as he's actually quite good all-rounder. But yeah, we brought one goal back to make it 3-2, and he went straight up the other end of the pitch with Pele near enough, and banged that one in, so that was a bit frustrating. And not long after that, he gets the ball back off of us in the midfield. I don't know what I was doing there, and yeah, he plays it through, all the way through to Pele to get the 5th goal, and basically put this game to bed. So unfortunately, we did take the loss in our first ever draft on this Road to Glory series, which was annoying. But at the same time, we obviously didn't quite pay the full 15k because we'd done the SBC, which was worth less than 15k. So that was a bit of a win. And then obviously we get the match coins, which is 520, so you can take that off the cost. And then also we're obviously going to get packs for the draft as well. So not the greatest packs, with a premium silver players pack and 2 gold packs, but like I always say, those gold packs especially, they're just money. And then some of these silver players can be worth a bit, but I just store them for future SBCs and that. But yeah, like these packs, nothing crazy, but 500 there for the contract, the non-rare one, 800 for the rare one. All these players that are going into the club for future SBCs, and it's just probably didn't make profit off that, but just we had fun using those players, and we made at least most of the coins back, I would say, by the time we've sold everything and calculated the cost of the players if we were to buy them off the market. But I wasn't happy with that first round exit, and yeah, I thought I could do better, so I went straight back in and bought a draft with coins online, and we ended up picking up a prime Zidane, I believe that is, the 96 is his prime. Then we get informed Royce, we get the 90 rated informed Lewandowski. Shame we couldn't get their team of the season, that would have been nice. And then we also pull the informed Ndidi, and then unfortunately we get 2 rubbish picks in a row with the non-rare Hog and the silver Sheffield United Cam Freeman. And then what we decided to do is build from the goalkeeper, so we picked that David Gea. We then get another rubbish Sheffield United player, but then we also get Prime Blanc, so that's very nice indeed. He goes straight in there. And then I go with this informed Walker to keep up with the Premier League theme. And for the second draft in a row, we actually get that 94 rated Lev Yashin Prime Icon. And then our next pick, we get another defender, and we get that team this season Mariano, who actually ends up fitting in our squad very nicely indeed. You'll see that coming up. And then another pick, we could have gone with that team of the season, that English right back from who's that, Exeter I think it is, possibly. Could have gone with him, but I decided to go with Ricardo Pereira as I use his base card, and that's very nice, so I went with the inform one. And then yeah, we also get De Bruyne for that left cam spot, and we also pick up this Watkins, or no, did we go? No, I think we went with Aguero to get that chemistry for De Bruyne, as I didn't know how the draft was going to plan out, and I've heard good and bad things about that Watkins, whereas Aguero is always a menace in the game. And then yeah, we do start getting some nice team of the seasons with that new Muller card, which is just unreal. We end up playing him at CDM. You should see the way we set up, as we get the Hadji there for Cam as well. We get the nice SCN icon. We get the team of the season Werner up front. Just another unreal draft. Like, if you've got to do drafts at the minute, guys, you have to. I have to. Can't recommend them enough. Even if you're not going to win them, just for the pure fun of it. If you've got spare coins, I'd definitely recommend doing it. And even possibly, if you just want to use the players and you're not fussed about online, even just do it offline, I would, just for the fun of having these players for 4 games. It's just so fun, and it's definitely nice to see EA bumping up the players that are in draft, because sometimes it can be a bit stale, and you can see a lot of the same players all the time, and it can get a bit frustrating. But you can see it's playing around with the squad here, and I think that's how it ends up being the total 192 of the draft. Even once we've got the manager in and stuff, that's as good as we can get it. But some crazy players, like I said, with that, even the inform Messi there, 95 rated, team of the season Muller, 95 rated, De Bruyne base card, inform Mane, team of the season Mariano, and we've got that inform Lewandowski on the bench, Aguero on the bench. We've got the team of the year Robertson at left back, prime Desailly, prime Blanc, prime Leviashin, prime Essien, prime Zidane, prime Hadji, just unreal team. And yeah, I had good feelings about this draft. The only thing I was hesitant on was the formation, the 4-2-2-2, which I've never really liked in previous FIFAs, and I haven't used it yet this FIFA, so it's a bit of a risk. But as you would have seen at the start, obviously I didn't have a choice of a 4-3-3 variation, so that was very frustrating indeed. And we do end up facing another very good opponent with a very good draft, and he takes the lead with his Alexander-Arnold there, jumping highest from the corner, and yeah, taking the lead from the corner. And then that goal, oh my word, you have to just smile, because there's not a lot you can do about that. The defender didn't win the ball, and then it just drops literally to Son's feet. Never going to miss that, so that was very frustrating. And yeah, that was how the game carried on right until about the 61st minute, where we play it across with Werner, I believe, to Müller for the tap-in. So we get one goal back there, but not too long after, he plays it through to his Aguero, and he scores again. Another one of those shots, once you start learning these shot types and angles, you can start trying them and start scoring some absolute banging goals. That was an incredible goal against prime icon Leviashin, which you wouldn't expect. And again, not too long after that, he goes up the pitch, and unfortunately he takes the 4-1 lead. Another goal with that Aguero, who ended up being pretty lethal against me in this draft. But we do a nice bit of work here with Müller. Again, we similar to our first goal, we end up playing it across, and Messi with the tap in, we brought him on as a sub, hoping to make an impact, and he did get a goal. And then this goal ended up doing a lot of sliding towards the end of the game, to be fair to him, to break up the play when he knew he was too far in front. And yeah, it definitely worked for him. But we do pull one back with Ndidi, but unfortunately we do lose again. So that is a lesson to me to not to draft too often at the moment, while we're still trying to build up our coins and build up our main team. And yeah, like I said, definitely worth it. At least just do one or two if you've got some spare coins, to just be able to use these players. And yeah, I couldn't recommend it enough. But unfortunately we didn't do too well at all, and I sped up these packs again, as we didn't get anything worth shouting about. But again, it's all just good coins going into the club. Sell on those contracts, sell on those fitness cards, sell on those healing cards, and yeah, it's all just adding, like, sort of taking away from that initial 15k spend, plus you've had fun at the same time. So I'll definitely recommend you checking it out while they've updated the draft roster. But we're going to end the video here with some soul stuff, which is just carrying on from some of these draft packs and that last video from the big pack opening. And I just want to say a big thank you for all the support. I'm getting quite a few views, and the subscribers are going up all the time, so that's amazing. If you haven't yet subscribed, make sure you hit that subscribe button, turn that bell notification icon so you get notified when my videos go live. And a like is always appreciated as well. Drop down in the comments below any questions you've got, if you want any tips, and also check out all my links in the description. Thanks so much for watching, and I shall see you in the next one. Cheers guys.